The New England Patriots made a big splash today when news broke that they had extended safety Adrian Phillips on a 3-year deal. It was originally reported by Adam Schefter, who said the Patriots and safety Adrian Phillips have agreed to a term on a 3-year extension worth $12.75 million and a max value of $14.25 million, including $7.25 million guaranteed. And I want to just, first of all, congratulate Adrian Phillips on earning this contract. However, I think that we also need to extend our congratulations to Bill Belichick. Now, Belichick has been under fire since Tom Brady left for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. People have questioned his ability as a general manager. A common phrase that I see thrown at Belichick's direction sometimes is Bill Belichick, the general manager, hurts Bill Belichick, the coach. Obviously, Belichick is a much better GM than people give him credit for. Yes, he's had some misses in the draft. We all know about N'Keal Harry. Patriot fans will make you well aware that they could have drafted DK Metcalf. We know that he took Sony Michel over Nick Chubb. However, when it comes to free agent signings, Bill Belichick normally nails it on the head. And he nailed Adrian Phillips. Now, Phillips signed with the Patriots last season, which was probably the worst roster Belichick ever put on the field. You can't really count the 2020 season because that wasn't, or the 2000 season, because that wasn't his roster. But since he's been building the roster since 2001, 2020 was the worst roster he ever put out. But Adrian Phillips was that bright spot. He's been one of the most important players on the Patriots. I think for Pats Nation to wake up January 1st, 2022, the first day of the new year, and see that Adrian Phillips is going to be a Patriot for 3 years is exciting. I'm not sure if the Patriots did this to clear up some cap space now. I don't see why they would unless there's bonuses they have to cover. Or maybe it was just saying that we have to make sure that we secure him. And Phillips is a guy who can play free safety. He can play strong safety. He can line up in the box as a linebacker. He can be effective in the run game. He can be effective in the pass game. He can be effective on special teams. Adrian Phillips has just been like the ultimate Swiss Army knife. I think that there were some people, myself included, that wanted Kyle Duggar to be that next Swiss Army knife for the New England Patriots. Sort of take over the Patrick Chung role after Chung retired. However, I think it's more Adrian Phillips who's taken that spot. And he's been doing absolutely phenomenal. And I think this is a big move for the Patriots going forward. Like, regardless of what happens this season, I know that there's Patriot fans who think just making the playoffs is going to be a disappointment. But I've talked about it a lot, that just making the playoffs is a success for the Patriots. And I think they need to take it as a success. So when you're moving into the 2022, 2023 season, 2023, 2024, and so on, when you think about having Adrian Phillips, Matthew Judon, Christian Barmore, possibly Kyle Van Noy, Kyle Duggar, Juwan Bentley, and you start adding those names up, Deatrice Weiss Jr., maybe Ronnie Perkins when he gets his opportunity. The Patriots defense is going to be good for a long time, which is why I didn't think that the Patriots were built to succeed in 2021. I think that they've exceeded everybody's expectations, including Bill Belichick's. But when you start moving into 2022, you start moving into those other points of the season. Belichick knows how important it's going to be to have a guy like Adrian Phillips on the roster. I think the Patriots are set up for a long time.